and send you to get polarity fluid and fuck, man. I mean, like, why? You got all these people against bullying and shit like that, and I guarantee that there's way, 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 way more quote-unquote bullying going on inside fucking chemical plants in Texas than any motherfucking school. I mean, fucking, man, that's one thing. I really, you know what? This is the thing. I try not to devote a lot of my energy toward negativity, like stuff like that. That's why I just say, I just want to encourage people to do what they love to do. And if what you love to do is to fucking refine petroleum, and that's what the good Lord calls you to do, then by all means, we need you, okay? And I love you for that, alright? And don't change a thing. But if you're sitting there and you're fucking refining petroleum, but there's a motherfucking some sort of a masterful fucking art inside your brain, and you haven't put that into some sort of a realisation, then shame on you. I want to encourage you to bring that to light. I want to encourage you to write. I want to encourage you to fucking perform or start your own Robcast, your own podcast, your own web TV show, write a fucking book, write a comic strip. Man, I was one of the big time writers was on a podcast the other day nowadays, and he was like, man, I used to write Bazooka Joe comics, you know, for the bubble gum. I would write whatever I could do to pay the bills. But the thing is he has a tremendous talent at writing, and he still has a job today, and he does what he loves to do, and he never goes hungry. And that's kind of how I am whenever it comes to motorcycles. That's right. That's what I've really got my 10,000 hours in. And wow, 2 points. And I'll never go hungry. There will always be a clutch cable that needs to be replaced. And there will always be someone that wants to buy one of the motorcycles that I've built. Right? And even in that, I could burn out. You know what I mean? I could burn out. I love motorcycles, and in 2005, I got a deal to be on a reality show, and it was, real briefly, BET had sent a couple of guys out to 50 different motorcycle dealerships across wherever, and these guys would come in and talk to me at Houston Cycle. They would come in and talk to me and ask me weird questions and stuff, and I was always nice to them and helpful and whatever. And then finally they sat down, they're like, look, we want you to be on a TV show, a new reality show. So in 2005, right around in there. Yeah, it was 2005. We want you to be on this reality show, and we want you to teach students how to build a motorcycle called the GZ. The GZ will go 65 miles an hour. It'll get 65 miles to the gallon. It'll carry any person across the town, across the state, across the country. And we're going to have a dealership where we manufacture this product, where we manufacture this motorcycle. We're going to have a college where we teach low-income students, right? We're going to teach poor kids how to build this motorcycle in the college. And then we're going to put them to work in the factory building the motorcycle once they're done. We'll put them in the sales floor selling the motorcycle once they're done. And their graduation is going to be that they get to build a motorcycle. That's their final grade. They roll it across the stage. They get their diploma. They ride it off into the sunset. It was a great premise. They had it set up. We had the first 20 shows, like green written, went to the bank to get the money to do them and all that stuff. So it was super exciting. But I love motorcycles, and I'm glad that now that didn't go through, that all got swept off by the wayside. It ended up, not getting picked up. But the point is that, let's say that happened, and let's say that I had gotten this big deal doing this motorcycle show, then maybe it would have burnt me out on motorcycles for the rest of my life. And then I would be bored now. I'd be super, super rich, but I'd be bored. What the fuck? What would I just do with $500,000 a month, What the fuck? I'd just be bored with stacks and stacks of money everywhere. Nobody wants that. I'm blessed to be doing what I love to do. I'm blessed that I encourage other people to get into motorcycling, and I just started, like I said, another Robcast called Life Behind Bars, talking about life behind handlebars. And I'm saying that maybe if I had gotten that, would have gone through back then maybe it could have burned me out on the thing that I love, and that could be bad. So you got to use your brain also, I'm so sick of just the fucking carrot on the stick mentality. Like, you're the mule, there's a carrot on the stick in front of you, and someday I'm gonna let you have a bite of it. But not today, okay? Not fucking today, but maybe someday. Man, fuck that. Go out and get your own plant your own carrots and have as many of them as you motherfucking want, because that's what the good Lord wants for you. Period. So back to the point at hand, man. If you, I'm not throwing shade at any fucking welders, plant workers, oil field workers. Mad respect, because I've been there. I've had to make a paycheck, and do all that stuff. All I'm saying is that use your brain. Don't be closed-minded and only listen to what the fuck the people that are signing your paycheck are telling you, right? I'm just trying to encourage people to follow their dreams and to do what they love to do. I'm asking you to ask yourself this simple question. Is there something else that you would rather do that would also better serve your community, right? The people around you. And that includes your family, your neighbors, your friends, your loved ones, your everyone. Is there something that you could do, that you love to do, that would better serve you, your family, and your community? That's all. And if you say, but the money, well, the money's good. The money's good, okay? And you might get fucking lucky, and that thing that you love to do will happen to also pay the bills. Which, that's the idea, right? But if you don't try, you will never ever know. I'm not saying to open your own, freaking, it's hunting season right now, so I'm not saying to open your own deer and pork processing plant because you make some good sausage, right? What I'm saying is that don't stop making your sausage, or just not try to make some sausage. Because it could be one of those things that you should be that guy that opens your own processing plant. And if you are that guy, then I'm encouraging you to do just that. That's what I'm saying, right? You got to try. So yeah, I'm not definitely not throwing shade at all the hard-working motherfuckers out there making a living, because none of it's easy. That's the thing. That's the thing too. Even, let's say I had an uncle that would just play dominoes inside the Dow Chemical. Well, they'd go in there and play dominoes all fucking day. With some kind of a fucking superintendent, but just to be able to go in there and I guess he would look at some fucking meters or buttons, or maybe have a meeting. Have a meeting. Dow employees only, no fucking U.S. contractors employees at all. Only Dow employees, only Dow employees. I'll let you guys know later what happened in the meeting. Bring me some coffee. Dang, dude. I try to say if you don't have anything good to say, then not to say anything. But I'm just trying to get my point across. That everyone should do what they love to do. And I see a lot of incredible talent getting wasted. I see people that could probably be maybe in drag racing, making money, or in custom fabricating some things, whatever that is. Bring some manufacturing back home, guys. Build something here. I'll fucking buy it. Because guess what? We do not need a bunch of motherfucking throwaway shit that lasts only a day from China anyway. What the fuck is up with that? I could do a whole motherfucking show about that. So being that all of you guys are badass fabricators and motherfucking refiners and all that shit, Build some cool shit, man, for the plant that you work for. All those motherfuckers gotta, they make $250,000 a year, 100,000 a year. They can afford your fucking cool ass whatever idea you've got in your head that you can fabricate up. If a kid can make the thing that you put your mud boots in the back of your truck and he's made a fucking $1 million doing that, then guess what? There's a better way for you to serve your community by following your dream, that fucking idea, that thing that you wrote down at 2:30 in the morning. Yes, I'm fucking encouraging you to fucking step out there and build it, and they will motherfucking buy it. I'll buy the first fucking one. Do it. You can do it. I believe in you. I'm motherfucking telling you, man. I believe in you. If anyone else doesn't believe in you, I motherfucking believe in you. You heard it here. Because guess what? I don't always believe in myself, but whenever I back myself into a motherfucking corner, I come out swinging, son. And always, 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 I land on my motherfucking feet because I know that I've made decent decisions. I know that I do not have to look over my shoulder, right? I know that I fill my place in society. And I know that I'm at peace, and I do the right thing with that one thinking substance that permeates and penetrates the universe that you may commonly refer to as the good Lord, right? I know I'm right with him, so fuck everything else. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I guess love will come whenever fucking that time comes. It ain't happening for the zombie right now. I guess I'm again the eternal motherfucking bachelor. Let's see if I can make another 2 here. Flip. Boosh, son! 4 points up in this biatch! But yeah, I really did. So look, guys, rock and roll. That's about all the motherfucking time we got for this show today. Hope you didn't mind my rant. But guess what? It will happen again. And it'll probably happen again sooner than later. So let me take a brief station identification, and we'll see if there are any other big brain busters for you little maniacs. So thanks again to every one of you little maniacs for tuning in, man. I appreciate it. Please follow the show. You don't realize how much it helps to just hit follow. Please follow the show, and I'll be back with any other brain busters, and then we'll sign off. And we'll see if I can piss hop off one more time. Yeah, guys, stay the fuck away from tobacco. Stay the fuck away from alcohol if you don't drink. Stay the fuck away from any Vicodin pills. Shit's addictive. I say that because we've been on the air for 102 minutes, something like that, and haven't thought about getting a dip of Copenhagen, trying to cut that out too, man. I'm trying to keep it real, but only cut out so much at a time because fuck, man, I just didn't realize how bad. Like, I'm like, okay, if you don't eat very much at all, then a can of cheese Pringles, what, you think that's like eating a potato, because it's a potato chip, and some peanut M&Ms, right? If that's the only 2 things that you eat, then it can't be that bad, right? Because those are the calories that you're taking in, blah, 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 blah. There can't be anything further from the truth. Because whenever you start reading ingredients that are fucking 17 syllables long and shit, right? I said, fuck it. I've got to replace some of these things like, one of the main things that I was eating about addiction is that I haven't thought about getting a dip of snuff in hours. And then I opened the fucking cabinet up there, and guess what? There's my fucking can of snuff. So now, guess what? I have to get a dip. That's fucked up, man. That's how your psyche works. And I can tell you that whenever I was addicted to Vicodin, heavily addicted to Vicodin, again, blessed that it's been 16, 17 years since I've taken a pill at all. Thank you, Lord. What was really, really strange, weird about that is that whenever you would be going into withdrawals from not having any pills, then you would get a prescription. Either you get a prescription or someone would call you and say, hey, I got some Vicodin or blah, blah, blah. But as soon as you knew in your brain that those pills were there waiting for you, then everything went away. All of the fucking, like, throwing up or diarrhea, stomach hurt, fucking grief, like, I'm saying, when you're addicted to opiates and you don't get them, then you go into a fucking fetal position. Maybe not you, but that's